Hallo everybody, good morning.
Good morning.
Goedemorgen allemaal.
And good evening and hello and welcome back to
And,
our episode number 73.
73. Selamat pagi Wim en Desiree.
Yeah, selamat
En
pagi.
selamat pagi Axel.
Hello guys, good to see you again as usual.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yep.
You're here again.
And happy birthday, happy belated birthday.
Belated birthday. Yeah. As you know, it was my birthday because we announced it on the other stream. And
Kind of, reluctantly.
Reluctantly.
Yeah.
And there is no escape for me. Everybody can run away for his birthday, which they usually do, because it has dire consequences here. Everybody is always throwing in some kind puddle of water. Doesn't matter how clean it is.
Yes.
And so everybody is always running away. But for me, there is no escape possible. But, due to my advanced age, they didn't throw me in the water.
I like how you call it advanced.
Advanced age.
Yeah, advanced
right.
age.
Yeah, it's experienced.
Yeah, experienced age. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
wait. Wait. What? Yay! Paul and Yvonne, you guys are fantastic. There's only, honestly, from all the staff, only 2 people that actually saw it. Really, honestly. Only Satoka and Sri. And not even here Mr. Creative himself.
I view the world through a different lens.
Yeah, a lens without seeing lenses. But anyway, and
it's not like you're fishing for compliments or anything.
No, not at all. No. So there was no escape for me, and the staff always considers my birthday as a good excuse for making a party.
Mm-hmm.
They did. It was a simple party because of our circumstances, of course.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it was heartwarming, like always. And we made a little impression for you. Yeah, just to give you an idea of how it went.
What a tropical jungle party is like, actually.
Yes,
and it should give you a very good impression of what the place is looking like at nighttime as well. So
yep.
You will see that later on. So yeah, this is some nice decoration in your front gate.
Yep, that's quite traditional. It's called an arcus from arc. And the jacuzzi was turned into a disc jockey pit. Is that the name of it?
We call it DJ booth.
Oh, a DJ booth.
Yeah,
so it was a DJ booth. And to make sure that the staff at least had enjoyed themselves, we had the food catered from outside. So, and the food was fantastic, actually. It was very good.
The cafe, the terrace here outside was inaugurated.
Yep.
With some
with the barbecue.
Satay.
Yep. And Omeng, that's Omeng, the one with the glasses. She's responsible for this absolutely stunning decoration with all the flowers, which came not from our garden, but from her garden.
Oh, so really? She brought these herself? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And, instead of buying oases like we have, and here they use the trunk of a pisang, actually, of a banana plant, and it works marvelously because it's so moist inside that it works actually better than oasis.
Oh, nice!
And it stays like this for 2 or 3 days.
And 100%
natural.
Natural.
Yes.
Good stuff. Yeah. Well done, Amma.
Yeah, and then, as always, some of the guys always move to the back. And why?
They suddenly disappear.
Why? Because of this. This is, well, they said it was Sagir, but actually they're lying. It was Chapticus.
Okay,
which is the local schnapps, right?
Yeah, in Malaysia you have the arak.
Yep.
Everywhere, so it's the local palm wine, and here it's called Chapticus.
Yeah, it's distillated palm wine, actually. Yeah. And then there was so an enormous amount of food,
Mm.
like always. This is also something funny. There's a little story to that. They look like oliebollen.
These things.
Yes,
Yeah.
they look like oliebollen. And it's the very first year that I was in Manado.
Mm.
I thought I'm going to do something really, really special for my staff. And it was very hard to find the ingredients and because well it's not Holland, so I had to find everything. It was still very new, everything.
Yeah.
But I tried to make oliebollen for New Year. And on the 1st of January, we met first before we opened up. We had a coffee together, and I proudly presented my oliebollen. And the comment was, "Oh, cookies bodo,
Cookies bodok.
cookies bodo."
That means
Now,
stupid cookies.
stupid cookies.
Mm.
Well, actually, it means that these cookies can make by every person, whether you are even when you're stupid. So that was my first and last time making oliebollen here in Manado. So no more
Yeah. So that's done out of the window.
oliebollen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're quite delicious, actually. Cookies
Actually,
bodok.
yes,
I like them.
yes, they are good. And of course, Arnold is even if he's not cooking, he's keeping an eye on all the preparation, and he organized the catering as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, typical Manaronese. There's a lot of chairs standing in rows,
Hmm.
and they're usually empty first. So everybody started to drip in around 2 o'clock. A lot of small kids and
Making use of the pool.
making use of the pool,
Yeah.
which was really really nice.
Yeah.
And slowly, when it got dark, Franz and Tony improvised a little bit of light around the pool. And there's always a little official thing for every party.
Hmm.
Uh, nothing too fancy,
But
actually.
like a little opening ceremony.
A little bit opening
Yeah.
ceremony, yeah. And the MC was Arnold. You see all the guys, all the families. A big turn up.
Hmm.
There were approximately 110 people
Yeah.
in total for the whole evening.
Yeah. Quite a lot of people.
Yep. Sitting everywhere.
Mhm. And what you said about the long rows of chairs,
Yeah.
if that's a tradition here, then the tradition where we are from is to sit in a circle in the living room.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's a typical Dutch birthday party.
Exactly.
Arnold.
So Arnold working as an MC,
Mhm.
master of ceremony, and yeah, they put me next to a big vase of flowers, and,
And the other chair?
yeah, well, actually, that would be for my girlfriend actually, and
Yeah.
there she goes.
There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Simone's girlfriend.
Yes, but just short time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, okay,
finished.
Yeah.
So I have to listen to the little speech, and then I have to speech,
Hmm.
and
It's expected.
it's expected.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's what it is. And then after the official part of it, then there's dinner.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A bit more speeching here by Jacob, the operational manager.
Yes, who
It's-
also led the prayer for the
Yes.
before the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like the kind of parties that I'm used to at all. It's very ceremonial.
Yeah, actually. Anyway, it's not like
It's not.
abundant. It's not.
No, it's not a simple thing of just getting together, getting
No.
some drinks, and
No.
it needs that setup.
Yep.
And
Until the food,
yeah, well, first there's your cake.
and then well, I already had the cake because in the morning Fendi and the dive guides with Satoka and Reynald showed up and brought me a cake because Fendi couldn't make it.
Yeah.
He had to go to the hospital, and to my really pleasant surprise, Herman came, and
Yeah.
he made this cake, which which showed to be an adventure on itself because it was very,
Jelly.
very jelly.
And then there's more cake.
And there was more cake. There was so much cake, guys.
And A8.
Yeah, well, I decided that I don't want those numbers anymore. I don't do numbers anymore.
You don't do numbers
Now
anymore.
I don't do numbers
No.
anymore.
Maybe we should make you a binary cake for next year.
Yes, yeah, just the 8 on the side.
Yeah.
Side.
Oh, the infinity.
Yeah, the infinity.
No, but it was a lovely effort from everyone, and
Yeah.
you can see how the place really had a magical feel in the evening.
Yes.
It really came together.
And it's not even official yet, the lights, but
Yeah.
it was a very good tryout.
Yeah. Then some prayers.
Yeah.
But would you say this is like a typical Manadonese birthday party?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even-
Especially in the beginning, because
Right.
after everybody had a little bit to drink
Yeah.
and some food, sometimes there is dancing. This
Mhm.
time it was, because it was a weekday, everybody went home quite
Yeah.
early, 8:30 it was
Yeah.
finished, so there wasn't too good.
Because
too
this
much,
was last Monday, right?
like last Monday,
Yeah.
yeah. And some of them had a half day work behind and the small children there.
And then the party really started. Bellies had to be filled.
Yep. And there was plenty of food.
There was plenty of food, very good food actually. I had some gado gado myself,
Yeah, me
which I
too.
quite liked.
Me too. There's some chicken satay.
Yeah.
With your fruits.
Axel.
Yes, Axel.
Hi Graham and Bill, Ingrid and everyone. Axel,
Yeah.
QR code.
Yeah. Okay. Don't mention it.
No, we can't
No,
do QR codes.
we don't do QR codes. And yeah, everybody is vaccinated anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, even the children, the students in the school are vaccinated.
but look at this.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous,
I
guys?
like it. Makes me, it feels like, it feels a little bit more normal.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, it does. Well, actually, here around here, you don't feel or see anything about COVID.
No.
Actually, the only thing that happens is people are wearing masks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the malls, there is this temperature thing, and yes, you have to show your QR code to get into the mall.
Well, as a matter of fact, okay, just touching on that quickly. This week, we went to the movies for the first time since 1 year and 8 months.
Wow.
And they were very strict at the mall there. They were like, you have to use our application, our Corona app, the Peduli Lindungi, or some people call it the Penguin Linguini. And you have to check in and you have to scan a QR code. If you only have the paper proof of vaccination, they won't even let you in.
Oh, really?
No, they didn't do that. So they were quite strict with that.
Okay.
But anyway, from Ingrid, congratulations. And
Thanks,
it looks
Ingrid.
lovely. I agree. It looks great. It's
Yeah.
and it was nice to see everybody together. And hello,
And,
Graham.
Yeah. There are a couple of people coming for my birthday.
Yeah, it's usually
Maybe-
the case.
Maybe next year you guys can all come. You're invited.
Yes,
Yes.
we will be waiting for you.
Mm.
And so that was very nice. And then, of course, we have an update as well.
Yeah,
to show
because there has been done quite a lot of work this week,
Mhm.
and especially Jacob and his team there have been working their butts off. We want to have the walls and the reinforcement beams ready for the video. Not for the video, for the villas. Slip of the tongue. Because then we can put the roofs on it.
Yeah.
And when the roof's on it, then they can continue working, because although we had some really, really, really bad weather over the past months, lots of rain, we had 2 weeks, 3 weeks of no rain, and now it starts again, which was a little bit annoying because we had to dig another septic tank, and the poor guys were standing until their knees in the water. So,
That will be your binary age.
okay. Thanks, Yusi. And yeah, so that was a challenge. And the people that put the tiles on the floors and the walls, they were back, both of them, and in force. So they have done an amazing job.
Yeah.
You have been busy.
I've been busy. I've been doing some more wall painting, which you will see in the video. So let's take a look.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the halls have been closed with really nice decorated gates. And to be very honest, I love them.
It really finishes the exterior.
Yes.
And it has I mentioned this before, it has a very oriental feel to it.
That was the whole idea behind it. As you know, that we also make a Japanese garden, so it has a little bit of Japanese style or Chinese. I first thought of doing characters there, but I wanted to show you this. This is the yellow and green leaves on the left side.
Wait, let me go back.
Yeah, that is actually ubi.
Oh, is it? Cassava.
It is ubi, cassava, but ubi variata.
Ubi variata.
So, with yellow and green leaves, and it's very decorative, and you can eat it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I like the little flowers.
Yeah.
They're all donated from the staff.
Oh, that's nice. And then you're going through the staff entrance?
Yes. So to get into the kitchen. One of the other things, I'm not sure that we showed you last week, but big chiller. I bought this one.
It still hasn't been unpacked yet?
No, nothing. Because I bought also the exhaust fans for the hood, which probably will be installed somewhere next week.
Okay, so that needs to happen first?
Yes. Yeah. And then the guys have been busy polishing the floor. Well, the tiles, I don't know if you understood that before, but those tiles, they come out of the swimming pool, actually.
Oh,
you didn't know that?
No, oh no, I never even realized.
Yeah, so that was batu alam, natural stone, and because they have been in the pool for 8 or 9 years, they were dirty.
They need to be,
they
really
need to be polished. So they did that.
Yeah. So here we're back at the entrance.
Yep. So this is the official entrance, and then this
is the reception area.
Is the reception area, and we are so super proud of it.
Yeah.
That especially for you guys for the video, they
we did a little bit of cleaning.
And here you see Arjen's latest artistic impression. And the idea is that this will be a very, very relaxing Zen place, right?
Yeah.
Where you can have a nice massage, and if I can find the right person, then we will have yoga and maybe meditation or something like that.
Hexadecimal 45.
Okay.
Would you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, so it's really pulling together.
And look at how the front desk has become. Yeah. Don't you think it's gorgeous?
It looks very cool. Yeah. Got some more shots of that. I'm quite pleased with the whole look of the place.
And the tiles are beautiful.
Yeah. And just look at that desk.
Yep.
And this is all handmade, all from wood taken from here.
From here, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is one very big tree that they cut down along the road. And so I went there and asked if I could buy some of
Oh,
the
up on the hill.
clubs up on the
Yeah,
hill
yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I paid a little money for it, and we had to take them out by ourselves, and it's very heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. We
Yeah.
still have still some left.
Yeah, it's looking awesome. And
Yeah.
a desk like that would fetch a very high price on some main street
Oh yeah,
antique
I
shops
guess
in Europe, for
I
sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this is not the official entry to the spa, but we didn't want to make everything dirty again.
Yeah. So we're just we're going through the future Japanese garden here
Yes,
onto the yoga
the yoga area.
stage, if you will,
Yep.
that overlooks the Japanese garden where you're standing right now.
Yes, and this wood is the wood that will cover the ceiling, and then the pitate or the woven mats
Yeah.
will be on there. And yeah, I was so happy with these tiles.
Yeah,
I walked into the shop and I thought, oh, these are mine. And yeah, fortunately, they were also not very expensive, so they're beautiful. You
Yeah.
can't really see it; there's
a bit
a
dusty.
little bit dusty, but they look like the Milky Way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These tiles are light years ahead of their time.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, like this is the massage room now,
Hmm.
and almost finished. And the toilets have walls and a floor, so they're almost finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, Landy is putting the last hands on it.
Oh boy, that guy loves to sing when he's laying tiles.
Oh yeah,
Oh man,
it's mainly loud.
it's loud. Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, this is the shower room, makeup room. Maybe we will do other things here too, like manicure or even hairdresser. Depends on if I can find an all-round person
Yeah.
doing that.
View from the reception through the little corridor. So with the spa on the right and then a little supply room to the left.
Yes. So this is to make the ginger tea and put the new towels and kimonos and things like that.
And then back down towards the Japanese garden
Yeah.
again.
And then in the right corner, you could see these are the doors of the cupboards in the pizza area.
Oh yeah, down there.
Down
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So this is my third time going down today.
I love his mask.
Yeah. Well, this is not an anti-corona mask, but an anti-dust mask.
Yeah, I know. I kid. But yeah, these are the little
Yeah,
doors
little doors. Yeah.
with hand woven pitate. That's the hand woven
Pitate.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe cool to know, but the pitate is being made by Maria and her husband and Susie.
Oh.
And so we keep as much as possible business in the family. I also bought very nice, beautiful material to make to make kimonos for after your massage.
Yeah.
And you want to walk into the Japanese garden.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know that yet, but they will be made by Herman and his parents.
They don't know it yet.
No,
No,
I
but
haven't had a chance to tell them yet.
But it's good to have some local business going.
Yeah, because actually the restaurant is slowing down a little bit, so they also need an income. So why not?
Yeah, that's why we haven't showed anything of the restaurant so far.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean Herman's restaurant.
oh, his his little toko.
Yes. Yeah, this is an upside down tree trunk. Looks artistic, but I'm not sure yet what to do with it.
You'll find something to do with it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And I mentioned here that because now the whole place has been mowed.
Yes.
And it's looking a lot more spacious when you see it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Lexi has been busy 3 days. Three
days mowing the grounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with this rain, we can start again next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one of the advantages of the hot weather and the rain is that the plants that have been newly planted are growing like crazy,
Mhm.
and maybe they grow as fast as 10 centimeters a week or something like that, or more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks for the compliments, everyone.
Yeah.
What was this tree called with the big leaves?
Woka.
Woka.
And they use the leaves for tucking nasi kuning.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just some nice nature.
Everything is abundant. Well,
Yeah.
you have seen this before, but I'm now trying to figure out which of the four bungalows we will build first.
Mm.
And yeah, some people say maybe the lower ones. Other people say that the ones in the on the top. Your opinion, please. There will be two on the top and two lower down. And yeah, here are these new plants that are they look very healthy and they are growing very fast.
Yeah, just taking a look. So this is going to be a nice
Yeah,
garden patch.
Yes, so cute.
Yeah. And what about veggies?
For the veggies, we have made a plan. Next to the restaurant, there is a big area that actually in front of the kitchen as well,
Hmm.
that Arnold has designated to grow his rempa rempa. And rempa rempa are herbs, actually,
Yeah.
cooking herbs.
Mm.
And yeah, maybe you remember that I said that before. Along part of the walls, we will make a hydroponic garden
Hmm.
to grow our own tomatoes, salads, things that will grow that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and we keep it as natural as possible. So, no chemicals.
Hmm. No imported stuff.
No,
No,
not so much.
not so much.
Mm-mm.
This is also beginning to look very nice.
Yep. Yeah, everything is really closing up now.
This is one of my favorite areas actually because
Oh,
it
really?
feels it feels like a little park.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's with the seating area there.
without the motorcycles and the
With
car.
that, yeah, obviously, but
Okay.
yeah,
The car is there because they are really very busy working in the villas.
hmm
And then Tony and Franz, they have been really busy this week because they pulled the, how do you say that, the water pipes, the water lines actually all the way from the top to here to the pool area, and they will be continue pulling them towards the villas.
ah,
So the whole water system works like it's from the well, it's being pumped up by two different pumps, so in two stages, and then two very big basins are being filled. They're each 7,000 liters, and then with natural gravity, the water runs down again. And because the elevation is 22 meters, which represents approximately 2 atmosphere water pressure, which
yeah,
is more than comes from your.
wow,
And also, in case we have a blackout, then the pumps don't work anymore, but the big basins they work as a spare amount of water to supply every room and every villa
yeah,
with water.
yeah,
And another reason is that in case we ever run out of water because of a very dry period or
yeah.
something
When the
like
well
that,
runs dry or whatever.
and then because of these two big basins they are next to the roads, I can order water
Hmm.
and fill the basins, and so we can keep on running. So there has been a lot of thinking going
Very
on.
clever.
Yes,
Very clever.
thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're here at the villas, and I don't know if you remember the video from last week, but you see that the supportive beams they have been put on, so all around, and some walls have been built, small walls in the front. Everything else will be glass.
Yeah.
And with doors that can open, so you can either sit behind the windows
Mhm.
and mosquito free
Yeah.
under the air
Yvonne
conditioning.
was asking about that last week or 2
Yep.
weeks ago, I think.
Yep. Or you can keep the doors open, sit outside, and enjoy nature. This is Linja's new trick.
She's a very brave dog. Eh?
She's a very brave dog, yeah. And she was crying the first 2 times I walked over it,
Yeah.
and then she got the courage to actually do it as well. So she's very brave.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Tizan. Yeah, everything still looks very gray, but you can really see the shape coming together.
I think Adi will start with the roofs on Monday.
Okay.
So I don't. It will not. It's a very big roof.
Yeah.
Actually, there are two very big roofs, so it will not be done in a week time. But in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I think the roofs will be on.
Yeah.
And
and these villas are all a single floor, right?
It's all single floor.
So that means they just have a very high ceiling.
Yes.
It's very cool.
Well, literally, it's
Yeah.
very cool as well.
It is very cool.
They're never warm inside. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you this luxurious kind of feeling.
Yeah, that was the idea actually. And now I already discussed with Jacob. We're going to make an island in this pond, so you can walk out and sit in the middle of the pond outside. So you're not in your villa anymore, but you sit outside
Oh, that's
your villa.
nice.
And
you're making fun of the builders here.
Yeah, I said that you were making exposure of their bum, so they became very conscious of what was going
Construction workers derriere. If you're watching, guys, sorry.
on there. And one belly, which was also covered very
up very
quickly.
quickly.
And that is Jacob.
Yeah. So yeah, Wim, they will be that high.
Yes, these are very high.
Yeah.
And the bungalows, the smaller bungalows, and they will not be that high. They will be
They'll just
only. They will be 4.5 meters on their highest point.
Mm-hmm.
And these buildings, they are 6 meters something, 6 meters 50 on the knob. Yeah. Really high. But yeah.
I like it. Also, I can already see in my head it's going to be very peaceful.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And I already have made a light plan.
Mm-hmm.
It will be really beautiful.
Yeah.
And very green.
And I just had to sneak through the garden here to see what it would look like from the front. Yeah.
Yeah, it will look like this, but then more pretty, of course.
And finished.
And finished. With a waterfall in the middle and a little island.
And the frog in the middle wall.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And then, that was it.
That's it for the villas. And then we're walking back past the pool. And then slowly making our way up. And then we have a couple more little natural wonders happening.
Yes, definitely. My alflasia is still not flowering.
Yeah. Oh, we skipped over the ginger.
Oh, ginger. But that one is almost finished then.
Okay.
The alflasia is getting very high. It's on the left side here, but no flower yet.
Okay.
And what you do see, it's not really, well, maybe you will see it when it's closer. You see this this track of bare earth with some flowers in it. That's the water pipe. That's the water line. So that's all the way dug. They had to go around rocks and find soft earth to put the pipes in, and then to make
Wow.
sure that nobody is putting a shovel in it, they
Mark it with these plants.
mark it with these
Yeah.
plants. So where these plants are, we know that there are water pipes there.
Very clever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then the long way up, but it's so beautiful.
Mhm.
You were faster than me this time.
Well, I wasn't racing.
No, I was very slow.
Yeah. But you have to be a little bit careful.
It has been raining and it is
Yeah,
a
and
little
then
bit
it's a bit
slippery.
slippery.
Yeah.
So yeah, this can be your future home away from home.
Yep. Definitely.
Now this guy was also very interesting.
Yes, you asked if it was sick.
Yeah,
but,
I thought it was a parasitic plant.
No, it's not. Actually, these are fruits of this specific tree,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not ripe yet. They turn yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony, who used to live on this piece of land before, he many times he offered to cut it because when those fruits are ripe, they absolutely smell bad.
What do they smell of?
Something rotten.
Oh,
I don't know.
nice. Well, this is better.
This is much better. This is my dear small baby pineapple.
Mm.
It's almost ripe, but it's
Mhm.
only this big.
Mhm.
It's a one bite pineapple.
A one-bite pineapple.
And then this is the big Chaptukus tree in front of in my house.
Mhm.
But this one is not as mature yet as the one a little bit further down.
Yeah.
We will show you in a minute.
But first,
Nice thing is that there are some orchids that we planted in there. So this is one, and on the other side is another one. And talking about flowering plants, this very beautiful plant has 3 flowers actually.
Mm.
Really beautiful.
nice. I think any plant lovers out there
Yeah.
can't wait to return here.
Oh yeah,
either.
and for the bird lovers, something special happens. At the moment I make it a habit to early morning at around 5:30 when I wake up, and then I take Linja out.
Mm.
I walk down and I go for a swim. So usually I'm already in the swimming pool before 6 o'clock. And this week, actually, I was very pleasantly surprised because above me, in one of the trees, there were a small flock of 5 white cockatoos.
Wow.
Cockatoos. Cockatoos?
Wow.
Cockatoos.
Cockatoos.
Cockatoos?
Cockatoos.
How do you say that? Well, anyway, they
Anyway.
were amazing. They were screeching very loud. They were having a lot of fun in that tree. 2 days later, there were 3 lories, green lories, which is a small lorikeet,
Mm-hmm.
in the tree just in front of my house. And at the beginning of the week, when I took Lincha out for her last pee of the day, it was dark, obviously. I brought a torch, and there was this really cute little owl, about 20 centimeters.
And we
Sitting
yeah,
there.
and we looked it up in the book.
We looked it up in the book, and it was
The
yeah.
Sulawesi scops owl.
Yes. Oh, you have such an amazing memory. I never have. But yeah, and we know how they sound, but we hardly ever see
don't-
them.
yeah.
We don't see them. You do it better than me.
So they sound like this. And then at night, if there's and they literally sound like a person who's whistling.
Yes.
And so it feels like there are people hanging in trees just going.
And then Lincha goes crazy usually.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of birds to be found here.
Beautiful. We had the other flock of, well, we thought bulbuls or something like that.
Hmm.
Ernst, this is your job for whenever you can come over here, you will find out all the names of all the birds, right? Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. And we actually had quite a few bird watchers before COVID.
Yes, we did.
With us as well.
Yes.
They were not even interested in diving. They just wanted to do
Yeah.
tours. And
We have kingfishers, sunbirds. Now we have cockatoos,
Yeah.
lorikeets, many pigeons, different kind of pigeons.
and one of my favorites, the lesser kukel,
The lesser cuckoo. We have the waris,
the wiris.
the waris.
Yeah. It's
Small kiwi,
a semi-flightless bird.
Yeah.
They can hop a short distance.
and
but
lots
they're-
of chicken as well. by the
Yes,
way.
of course. And so yeah, Wim says there's a plank in this tree.
Yeah.
Just going back to the video,
There is Wim.
and that's for a very
um,
good reason.
For a very good reason. We want to end this update with the plank in the tree.
Yeah.
Because we hope that for next week we can invite you for a drink,
Yeah, a virtual drink.
a virtual drink.
Yeah.
This is a tree, sago tree, and this is a very special tree. It has two different kind of fruits.
You can't really see it.
It's a little
here
bit dark.
in the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark. So you have the small fruits on the right side of the plank,
Yeah.
and then you have the big round fruits left in the middle.
Yeah, kind of between the two fronds of.
Yeah, so you can't see
tree.
that. From these leaves, actually, they also make brooms, the
Mhm.
sapulidi.
Yeah.
But what is most important from this tree is that this tree is being used to make saguer, the palm wine, and after it's being distilled, the chapticus.
Mhm.
So what they did, or Jacob did that, he cut the lower end of these smaller fruits, and then they hit the how do you the stem, the branch,
Yeah.
with a piece of wood, and they keep on doing that to, I don't know why, but there's a lot of palm water getting into that stem.
Mm.
And then once these little fruits that I was showing are opening up, then the tree is ready to produce the saguer.
Yeah.
So the staff already cut two big bamboo trees, bamboo stems to catch the saguer, and we hope that we can do that on the live stream
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
So you can see the whole process.
Yeah, and we've
of doing
we've
this.
covered this in a previous broadcast as well, where we went to the highlands.
And you visited
We
place.
visited Tuurma Asering, a local place where they also distill chapticus, and now we're going to do it here.
Yes. Penguins. What do you mean, Graham?
He was talking about birds.
And yeah, no penguins. Not yet. Not yet.
Maybe.
It depends. It depends of global warming and changing climates and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it would be great if next week we can show you how chapticus is being made. That would be fantastic.
Yes.
And hello, Herm.
I am.
Thank you, sir.
Ah.
De Sulawesi skapsuil is de Sulawesi dwergooruil, familie van de Europese dwergooruil.
Ouds
De
manadensis.
Manadensis.
Ha.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Ernst.
Thank you.
Now we know who to call.
Yeah. So for fish we call Graham.
Yeah.
Or
And for birds we call Ernst.
yes.
So yeah.
So now we need somebody for plants.
Yeah, who's got green fingers? Who can help us identify plants? I mean, you
I'm
know
not-
way
you-
more about plants than I ever will.
Well, it's long time ago. Mm.
But yeah, that's very funny. Otis
Otis.
manadensis.
Okay.
Okay, and let me just try. So it's the Sulawesi dwarf ear owl.
Right. That's the translation.
I'm literally translating, but
Mm-mm.
so
Hey,
okay.
Canada is not there.
Yeah, no, maybe they're properly enjoying their weekend somewhere.
I hope
That
so.
would be nice.
I hope so.
I also hope that.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's it for the update.
Yeah, guys. It's yeah. I hope you liked it, and we will keep on doing that.
Mhm.
So give me your opinion. What shall we do first? Bungalows down or bungalows up?
Yeah, just you should let us know.
Yeah.
And what would be the deciding factor?
Well, actually,
Distance, climbing.
where to live, you
Mhm.
mean? Well, the two on the top, they are closer to the restaurant and the spa
Hmm.
and the exit.
Yeah.
The other two will be closer to the swimming pool and further away from the road,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
both have advantage and disadvantage.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So hi, Linda.
Hi, Lynn.
Welcome back from holiday. And good morning to you as well. And Josine says bungalow up because of the view.
Yeah, well, all bungalows will have a nice view because I made two different designs to make sure that every bungalow can have the most of the view that the area has to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Graham. See you later. See you next week, hopefully.
Thank you very, very much, Graham.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Bungalows closest to the pool, so that means the bottom ones.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a 50-50, we
Now
have a
it's
split
50,
decision.
50. Please, yeah, yeah. But yeah, keep them coming. Keep
Yeah.
them coming.
Anyway, yeah, it's a terrible, it's a terrible
Ham,
choice to
and
make.
especially for you, Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. So what is on my list for upcoming week is lights on the wall, on the big wall.
The wall in front of the
yeah.
road. Yeah.
Yeah. We have started doing the finishing on the floor of the restaurant and the doors, of course. That will be finished next week.
Mm-hmm.
We will put the tables and the chairs in. So we will give you a better overview of how
Yes.
the restaurant actually looks like. And the spa will be finished, hopefully including windows and doors, because that also will start on Monday. And yeah, I hope that we have started with the roofs of the villas. So a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work also happens underground at the moment, like electricity and water and things like that. There's no escape from that. But yeah.
So yeah.
Things are coming along.
Hi, Christine. So let me just count okay, closest to the pool, so that is down. We have two up. I think the bottom ones are winning.
Yep. Dibawa.
Yeah, Dibawa. Yeah, that's yeah.
Petra also Dibawa.
Vil wants a bungalow near the restaurant if possible.
Yep.
And okay, we got some questions here. Paul is asking, will there be a terrace at the restaurant?
There will be something like a terrace, something actually quite exciting, I think. There will be a fire pit. So, which means that you can make a campfire, or in case it's cold, and sit around there and have
For those
your
frosty
drink.
nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have your pizza or your coffee or your beer.
No, your local schnapps to warm you up.
Yes.
Right.
Will be there as well.
Yeah.
And we have of course the little cafe underneath on the first floor. The pool table will be renovated and will be put there. And I have some other small ideas. There will be a little place to sit around in front of the lobby, in case you want to wait or just sit there. So there will be different places all over the land to sit, and Arjen and Satoka call them selfie places. I don't want to call them that.
Okay, so what you have to know is in Manado, people love to take pictures of everything that they do. That's just something that people do. It's almost out of habit. I'm here at this cool place. Snap, post on Instagram. And what you see is in a lot of cafes and restaurants around North Sulawesi, they have what we call them selfie places, and they make these constructions of a heart shape with metal and flowers, and then you can sit there and have your picture taken. It's very tacky.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's
To
very
be very
tacky.
honest, I hate
But
it.
it's what people do.
Yeah, I hate
It's
it.
what people do. Dim is asking if the outside wall will be colored.
Which wall?
The outside wall.
Oh no. Actually, it will not be.
Lynch is barking because it's thunder right now.
Cozy.
And so no,
No, but I will tell you what, Dim, you haven't been in our former place, and there we had similar walls,
Mhm.
and we had this amazing creeper plants covering the whole wall, and that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
And it's still the whole idea, but we have a little bit of problems getting them to grow. We from everything that we planted, only three have so far are doing okay.
Mhm.
So we have to do this again, but the whole wall will be covered with creepers.
And Wim wants to be near the restaurant. Ingrid, have a great weekend. Full choice.
Yeah.
Full bungalows first. And Yvonne agrees. Don't do the selfie places. No, yeah, I agree. It's you know, but it's a factor to consider if you want to focus on the local market.
Yeah,
That's-
and then
I mean, we have to be realistic.
and then we take them away when you guys are coming. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, Ernst, next time I see or hear a particular bird, I will let you know.
Yes.
I'll send you an email.
And yeah, guys, have a very nice weekend.
Mhm.
I hope the weather is friendly and not too cold. And you have all these beautiful colored trees by now, I think. Go and walk in the forest. Think of us.
Yes. And we're thinking of you every day. Het is wel iets wat straks niet goed is.
Oh, but,
Is there something that won't be good later?
well, Herm, you know, I'm not an architect, and I do my best to design everything to my best capabilities, and I've made some mistakes, but of course I don't share those, right? We'll find a solution, and you will see. You won't see anything of it. It's like I think another building process as
I
well.
think I'm interpreting Herm's comment differently.
Okay.
So basically, thank you very much, Herm. That's a very nice compliment.
Oh yeah. That's. Oh yes. Thank you.
See how differently brains work?
Yeah.
Selfie place in the restaurant.
Yes.
With the wall painting.
Yep. That is enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
So everyone, once again, thank you very much. And
have a very beautiful weekend.
Just one more thing I would like to bring to your attention if you haven't yet. Please make sure you spread the word. Go visit gogetfunding.com/helptalassa.
We'll be very helpful.
We could still use the money, of course, to keep our team together and to pay the staff and to do upkeep of our places. You've donated a lot. It means a lot to us. And once again, thank you very much.
Yeah, and you're still doing that.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Some of you are still helping out. And thank you very much.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a compliment. Thanks, Adam. So yeah, we'll leave you with this, and we will see you next week.
Next week. Have a very beautiful weekend.
Have a great weekend, and take care of each other, and get vaccinated.
Yes. Are you guys all vaccinated?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All right. See you next week, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.